Joining me now for an Ingram Angle exclusive, Dr. Drew Pinsky.
Oh, my God.
They write doctor to the stars. You love that, don't
I do
you?
not like that. Thank you for not reading that.
I know, I said it. Okay, Dr. Drew, what turns a helicopter obsessive parent, because you and I both know them, into a criminal?
You know, boiling a frog? Slow. You don't realize you're getting into it. And I think you'll appreciate this. When you look at the coddling of the American mind and the coddling of the American child, all roads lead to narcissism. Really, we've had a narcissistic turn in this country for the last 30 to 50 years. When I first started working in a psychiatric hospital, I saw all kinds of different personality disorder diagnostic spectrums. Around the mid-90s, cluster B was all we saw 100% of the time. Sociopath, narcissist, borderline. And if you are a parent, your child is an extension of you, and you cannot stand to see them uncomfortable. And so you have to save them from every discomfort. What their achievements are your achievements. So you have to make sure they achieve. It's a freaking mess.
Well, it's part of the problem is that parents see their kids as status symbols too.
It's an extension of them,
right?
Literally.
So you hear Janet down the street. Her daughter's a lacrosse player. She got a full ride to Duke.
We got to do that.
Meanwhile, your kid is like trying to figure out, the right grammar structure on a piece of paper and struggling. Like, what did I do wrong? And then they say, there's got to be a shortcut. There's got to be a way I can get through this, right?
And then you've got a guy like that in this image here who tells you it's a game, which it is. It's a broken game, and games have solutions. And if you just follow his advice, you can figure out the best way into that. One of the things I love about this story, though, is that they've chosen to use the best sort of strategies of Thurston Howell. You know what I mean? You want to talk about white privilege, old school kinds of behaviors. They use Thurston Howell's mechanisms top to bottom here. And how they could not have felt guilty about it, I can't understand. And I'll tell you what, Laura, the thing that has me incensed are these, I imagine they're physicians, if not physicians, at least psychologists.
Yeah, we address this in the angle. Talk about this.
Which is that somebody is doing neuropsychiatric testing on these kids and falsely measuring them to have some sort of disorder that gives them extra time on the test. That is unconscionable.
ADHD,
whatever, or anxiety
executive
disorder,
functioning,
whatever it might be. It is. I am incensed by this part. We haven't heard about that.
This is
yet.
Right. Well, that's an issue. And there are people with real disabilities who can use help.
Yes,
and now,
absolutely.
So anytime
but now every time they get help, people are going to go, just like every time somebody gets into elite school, they're going to go, how'd you get in? Every time a kid needs real help for a little extra time on their test, whatever it might be, people are going to look askew at that.
Do you think we have too many anxiety pets on planes? That's why I really wanted you to come here tonight. I mean, when you have pot-bellied pigs, you have python snakes, you have
peacocks. We have jumped the shark fully.
Honestly, people are abusing that. I mean, and it's ADA regulations allow you to bring any manner of animal almost on a plane, and you have to use them as an ottoman when you're in the bulkhead seat.
So much that's going on today is foot in the door, and hey, it's me. Those are the two things. Hey, it's me. I'm special. And I got my foot in the door, and here it comes for everybody else.
Isn't it good to let your kids, and it's hard to
fail. It's good to let them fail.
And I literally say that. I think I say this to my kids at least once a week. I have a 12-and-a-half-year-old, 10, and 8. And you don't want to do your homework? Okay. Yes. Good luck.
Have fun with that.
I said, don't look at me to bail you out.
I was really rough with my kids on that stuff. Jonathan Haidt has a book called The Coddling of the American Mind, where he goes over this. And it's well done. But I told my kids things like, you want to do drugs and alcohol? Go ahead. Go ahead, try.
Not bailing you out of jail.
Not just bailing out. I'll make sure the acts come down harder. God help you if there's an adult giving you that alcohol, because I will call the sheriffs. I will stand at the lawn laughing my butt off while I have those parents hauled out of the house.
Coddled kids crumble. They crumble. They crumble because they're always waiting for the safety net. It's always going to be there.
It's us. We're the problem. The parents, not the kids. We're the problem. And if we don't let kids struggle with the misery of life, they don't develop grit, they don't develop regulation, they aren't resilient, and they don't do well.
My son the other day said, "Mom, I'm bored." It was a beautiful day.
Good.
I said, "Go pick up a broom."
Yeah.
I'm bored. Pick up a broom. The garage. Sweep the garage out.
Thank God my mom. It's
It's so great to have you on. Thank you. The narcissistic personality traits.
We've had a turn. We've had a turn. People keep asking, why is this happening? That's why it's happening. We have this narcissistic turn. You and I could go on. We used to talk about it with Bill Clinton. Remember this conversation?
On the radio.
On the radio a long time ago. But now we've all sort of drifted that way.
This makes it worse, though. The selfie, Instagram.
We will look at this like tobacco one day, I believe. We will look at it. I'm holding up a screen. We will look at that as tobacco.
My kids don't have phones either.
Good. That's good.
We're going back to the dark ages. All right. Thank you so much.